What's up, everybody? We're back with more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
And now we're going to play a very, very strong build. So strong that I hear it is going to be nerfed in the near future.
Heck, it may even be nerfed by the time you're watching this video.
I don't know, but we'll find out. So we're going to get Torrent. Haven't used this weapon yet.
It does that.
It does technical things. I mean, I think one of my very older videos.
I think you might have used it way back when.
Let's see. I need Sentinel Body, which increases my shield stuff.
Yep. It decreases the rate of fire, but that's okay.
Yep. And then we need Temporal Shield, which targets and projectiles within the shield effect radius are greatly slowed. And you will quickly see why this is called the Matrix build.
Because Lee is the one.
It's like, you say that I could stop bullets.
I'm saying, with this build, you don't need to.
Whoa.
What's Keanu Reeves been up to lately?
John Wick.
Mostly. Oh, yeah.
He's doing Bill and Ted 3.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. Yeah, and reflexive shields already, which is...
That's part of it. So this build doesn't look particularly special yet. And that's because, you're right, it's not yet. But eventually it's going to pick up.
And by pick up, you mean slow down.
Well, everyone else around me is going to slow down.
Slow down a lot.
All right, we'll get shield cooldown. We'll get volatile shield.
Which is weird, because you really just don't want the shield breaking in the first place.
Yes, but if it does...
If it does, you want everything in that shield to just instantly die.
Let's see, we'll also take barrier. That's going to give us some durability and prerequisite something later. Let's see. We want Discharge. I don't want it yet.
No?
Not quite yet. So I'll get Regeneration first. Because Discharge is going to be like the main part of this build, but it's also a source of pain that we want to build ourselves up for.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to get Omni Shield. So we're giving up our hull to be all shield all the time.
Yep. This right here is why I think Volatile Shields is not necessarily a needed talent. Because if that shield breaks, you've got much bigger problems.
It's alright. You're fine. We want to get... let's see if we can... Alright, let's start getting adaptive armor.
Yeah, because specifically you need channeling, right?
Yep, and then once I have channeling, then I can get Discharge and be good to go. So you notice that the bullets that come near me slow down a bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
And then they go outside of the shield and they speed back up again.
Oh, hello, everybody. God, everyone looks so big after yesterday's video. Alright, let's see if I can't just get right into it. There we go. Alright, channeling. So, armor stacks improve regeneration at 0.4% per stack, but armor stack can choose improve shield effect power at plus 2% per stack. So, that's going to be the important thing. So, whenever we get stacks of armor, our shield is going to improve, and when our shield improves, bullets and stuff get slower around us.
Right.
So you're going to see where this is going in a second, because right now it's still probably not crystal clear, because it uses I would call interesting game mechanics. In old Blizzard games, we'd call it creative use of game mechanics.
You're basically going to take that little line in there about the stacking shield effect power, and we're going to pump it to an extreme that probably shouldn't have been touched in the first place.
Let's see. I'll blow my rerolls trying to get it. I'll get core shielding because it's here. And I don't want to use up all my rerolls. But we are still missing
The last talent to make this.
the last bit to make this go into overdrive here.
But as soon as that talent hits,
One last reroll. Didn't get it.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. We'll work on getting emergency systems.
Honestly, I wouldn't have gotten that one yet.
Well, what would you have got?
Well, I'm not sure, but by specifically getting that talent, you put 2 talents in the pool, which lowers your chance of getting.
Well, I was out of rerolls, James, so I had to pick something that I was going to use at some point.
Well, yeah, I didn't see what the other ones were because you were just like, grab it.
Nothing was as useful.
All right then.
So now we're still very slow at killing things because this next talent is also going to increase our offensive and defensive capabilities by a lot. So in the meantime, we're just gonna sit here and very slowly burn this guy down.
Yeah.
Or
that can happen and
we'll just
everything
do that.
just goes away.
The game was tired of waiting for us.
Yeah, basically.
The game got bored. All right, discharge. So when you fire, your shield discharges a portion of its energy, striking outward with bolts of energy. Enemies struck take burn damage, and you take shield damage when you fire. This counts as external damage, which then stacks up armor stacks, which then stacks up channeling, which then sets everything into a frenzy.
Yes.
Also, do you remember this talent over here, reflexive shields? Whenever you take a hit to your shield, it discharges. This counts as doing damage to our shields, so that will go off. So now we have machine gun shield death laser, and now all the bullets that come anywhere near us just stop.
Basically.
All right. We'll get adrenal module, which is nice, because we're going to be doing damage to ourselves. And we got big old donut ring boss.
Yep.
So then we're just going to just get in the middle of him and electrify his face.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't seem particularly bothered by the time slow. A lot of bosses are. Him not so much.
Him not so much.
We'll continue to work on getting our emergency systems online.
Yeah. Plus, Deadly Wick's a good challenge in general, or a good talent in general.
Alright, we don't have to be in here anymore. So just boop-a-doop-boop-doo.
But you can already see how much of a slowdown that attack gets.
That just turned into a wall of... It wants to come near me. Oh yeah, remember you said you never saw that effect?
Yeah.
You
see it here.
Game, you see it here.
Several bad puns later.
Speaking of bosses... Oh. Going full rainbow mode. Going rainbow road. Alright. And there's his shot. You gotta take another one. Alright, there he goes. Look, it's adorable. He's trying. And we'll just casually dodge that. Casually dodge some of those. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him in one cycle just because I don't have Terminate. Because he'd be dead right about now. Because now he's going to try to take off on me. Ha! I chased him out! I have 3 rerolls now.
Yeah?
Do I risk? Do I risk for some bisque?
Risk for the bisque? I don't know. I mean, you got plenty of talents there. So.
Oh, well, it was worth it. Terminate.
There you go.
Because not only does that give me the extra, 15% on bosses, but it also gives me 5% rate of fire.
1 hour later.
Alright. Get out of the mouth beams. Just a rainbow of slow death.
Yeah. Rain slow.
That's what I'm going to call my next,
Don't.
pop punk album. Rainbow of Death.
Rainbow of Death.
Yeah. Rainbow of Slow Death.
Rainbow of Slow Death.
It's got to be slow. Otherwise, you're probably being too optimistic about it.
Ah, yeah.
And then these guys try to charge me, just get slowed down to dirt.
Is dirt slow?
Dirt is old, and old people are slow.
It depends on the old people.
Yeah, but it's like old as dirt. And slow as old. I still don't have rupture. I want to get behind this guy. Rainbow slowing. Is it the slow from the shield, or is it the slow from the game just being like there's too many things happening all at once?
A little of both.
I like how it's a rainbow, but there's so much stuff happening directly in front of my ship that it just glows white.
Yeah, basically.
It's just like it's too much. I should also point out that in opposition of me doing the whole make everything slow forever, it should be noted that the higher end wave you get, the faster enemies get. To an absolutely ridiculous degree.
Yes.
Like, if you watched yesterday's video with the zoom out mode, like, they get stupid fast.
Yeah. And based on a video that, well, it wasn't a video, but based on a playthrough that I actually do the other day, got up to the wave 400. And yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
There's just bullets just stopping. You created a wall of bullets there.
Yeah, that's why I hopped over here. I'm gonna wait for that wall to clear, and then I'm gonna hop over here.
But yeah, like the wave 400 version of Seraph moves so fast and fires so quickly. That
Yeah, it's an issue.
even if you're doing some sort of cheesy build, you are hard pressed to get through.
I need to get my sweet storage MacGuffins. Oof. Do you know around what wave we're at?
I missed it on the numbers. Next time it pops up, I'll let you know.
We got to be getting close to critical mass here. Alright, now what can I use? Definitely not Celestial Units. I don't really need... I could theoretically get hull strength just to get, like, absorption and stuff, but I think that only deals with hull damage, and theoretically my hull should just be never used ever again. Well, weapon mods!
yeah.
This is just mastery.
Oh, there you go.
I'll take that, I guess. Can never go wrong. Alright, so now we're just going to sit here and cook this guy on high for 3 to 3.5 minutes, depending on your wattage.
I don't think you're going to be sitting there that long.
Ding. The fries are done. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Got a train to catch. Wave 185.
Okay, so we're getting close to Final Boss 2 Electric Boogaloo. This time when he has friends. It's just an explosion of bullets. I'm just gonna squeak through. And then we cook him. This guy is great because he's just like, I'm going to sit in front of you and just not move, and eventually you'll die.
That is his plan.
It's like, I feel like Rompopeel. That's some slowdown that had nothing to do with my shield. Think anyone's gonna get our Rompopeel references, James?
I would hope that people get our references, but I don't know. We make all the references, and they're mostly old.
Are you an early 30-something who watched a lot of infomercials when you were young? Probably because you were homesick from school or watching TV later than you were supposed to.
Sick.
Hey, look, sick can be in air quotes.
Mental health day.
Look, being sick was great. Not because you were sick, but because you would watch Price is Right and shop till you drop, and supermarket sweep.
Yep. And infomercials.
Well, here's Bossy Magoo. And I don't think this is Wave 200. I think he just showed up because he felt like it. He was bored.
Seraph will do what Seraph is gonna do.
That's the way the Seraph do. Alright. But it's just a matter of just slight sidestepping every once in a while when he decides he wants to try to aim at you. At least this time I'll kill him when he's at 15%. Which is then, apparently. Yeah, see, wave 195. So that was just him showing up because he felt like it. Oh, this is, waves are starting to get numerous.
You're probably fine.
Alright, now we're at wave 200. Hello. Hello, wave 200. I guess I'll get Blitz because it's not actively bad, or I can reroll. I'll reroll. I am glad I rerolled because I'll get Rupture. I'll take Rupture.
There you go.
Alright, so there's a lot going on. I'm actually just going to plow through this, take out some of the riffraff before I start dealing with the other riffraff. Alright. I just gotta circle these guys because I can't just focus on one. Well, at least I can for a little bit, but then I have to think about what I'm doing here. This guy's probably got a black hole. I actually probably should have been focusing him down first. Which I will do now. Oh, see, there it goes. You notice that he tried to lance me and then he just slowed down. He just hit the brakes. I gotta make sure he doesn't hit me too hard or I will break. Alright. Now we're cooking him.
It's hard to see what's him and what's you most of the time nowadays.
Yeah, well, what's me is the thing that's still alive, and what's dead is him. So we've made it past wave 200, which I'll remind you, any of my other builds has not succeeded in that feat. Oh, I don't like being bounced around. Thank you very much. Alright. Dodge the shots. So yes, any of my previous builds, I've had one or two builds that have scored higher than this, because I'm still just sub 900,000. But I've never made it past wave 200 before. I've made it to wave 200 probably half a dozen times now, sans this build.
Yeah.
But, wave 200 is rough. It turns out, that final boss guy, what is he? I keep wanting to call him a Celestial, but that doesn't sound right. I think that's the other guys. What's the final boss guy?
Seraph.
Seraph. Yeah, a Seraph plus another boss is difficult.
Celestial is the mine layer.
Yes.
Run ender.
But yes, as you can see, I don't think we've been in any real mortal danger yet.
You've had a few moments where your shield got real low.
Yeah.
And I still maintain once your shield pops, that volatile shielding.
When my shield pops, I have to try very hard not to get hit until it comes back up. Which is why I have emergency systems. Also, that was Rupture in its finest glory right there. That's why emergency systems is there to help just try to hold the line.
Yeah.
Also, oh, speaking of which, we're going to test that theory right now. Alright, hold. And shield's back. Okay, here we go. So that was our first scary moment. There's a lot going on here. But I'm determined to make it to 1 million, and I've done that, so
Yep.
I've hit the benchmark I wanted to set. So you said, well, I mean, maybe my math was wrong, because you said 250, but 1.5 million, I don't think I'm going to hit 1.5 million by 250. I think I'll probably be like 1.2, judging by current rates. Current rates. Okay. Okay, game. Calm down. We get it. Okay. Take a breather. I don't want any of these. You know what? I'm gonna get hull strength. I'm investing in my 20% hull strength.
20% of what?
Yes. My 20% of my 10%. So what's 20% of 10%, James?
Is that like
2.
2? 2, yeah.
So I just increased my health by 2%.
Like the best milk.
But it didn't do me any harm.
True.
And I can theoretically give myself some like damage reduction.
The train comes on the screen and just stopped.
Yeah.
It just stopped moving.
Alright, here's a problem that I had once before. These guys. They keep coming, and I don't know what's spawning them. And I gotta kill that thing before the next wave will wave. Okay, got him.
Yeah.
I was once stuck in wave limbo like that with this build for like 5 minutes.
Because an enemy would sit off screen and just spawn without. Oh my lord, the poor. See, that was the computer struggling there.
Computer wasn't struggling. The computer was trying to help. The game was just
well,
like,
yeah.
you want to slow everything down. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You want to slow everything down in this bubble, not just the game itself.
And then get all that stuff. So we're still going strong. No signs of stopping. Except for that one time we lost the shield. That was a small sign of stopping.
Yeah.
But we didn't stop. We're too stubborn for that.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Look, the Neo didn't stop when all those like 30,000 Agent Smiths went after him.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves didn't stop when the Wachowski brothers kept making Matrix movies that weren't as good as the original.
I'm maybe unpopular opinion, but I really liked the sequels.
I don't think that they're bad, like a lot of people will say. But I would be hard-pressed to find anybody, I feel like you included, that would say that the first Matrix wasn't the best one.
Well, I mean, depends on what we're counting. Because the best Matrix movie is the Animatrix.
I disagree.
Yeah?
I think the Animatrix was good, but I think the Matrix original movie was the best Matrix-related piece of media.
Also, just what is going on right now?
There's a lot of stuff. Everything just ruptured. Oh, my shield.
Yeah, your shield took a hit there.
It's fine. Everything's cool. Just casually plop our way through there.
I think that the original Matrix movie was just solid, good movie in and of itself.
Yes.
I think that the extra stuff that you get in First and Second Renaissance, explaining the backstory of the Matrix,
I
was
think
really, really good.
I think the Animatrix is excellent supplemental material. But I don't think, like, if you just had the Animatrix and the Matrix wasn't a thing that existed, I don't think it would be that good.
I mean, that's fair.
And there are people that are just like, yeah, but the Matrix, all of its movies has, like, schlocky bad acting. And I think there's something charming in some of that. I think some of it was done intentionally.
Yeah. I mean, again, you've got Hugo Weaving in those movies. And Hugo Weaving, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best actors in quite some time.
You got Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
That guy's a fantastic actor. And, I mean, again, Keanu Reeves, people give him shit. Also,
That is
Here's wave 250.
That is 2 champion juggernauts with a seraph.
Yeah. There's stuff going on.
And as far as the first movie is concerned, I forget the actor's name, but the guy who plays Cypher.
He was pretty darn good.
Amazing in that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it chill for a minute. Stop trying to charge me. You can't do that. You can't charge me unless I give consent. Stabilization, I guess. I don't.
Yeah. Well, do you want rebuke?
No, because that gets rid of my armor stacks. Absolutely not.
Gets rid of your armor stacks?
Yeah, armor stacks attack enemies when you fire. It just expends them.
Oh.
So, super hard pass. We'll get Blitz here.
Blitz, Purge, Juggernaut, those are all actually pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, one down. One to go. Alright, now it's just me and you, tough guy.
Yeah, and Keanu Reeves is good at one character.
I think that Keanu Reeves can act more than people give him credit for. It's just that he got famous, like his most famous role at the time that people started making fun of him were obviously The Matrix and, you know, Bill and Ted.
Yeah, but he was in that. He was in Speed. He was in.
Yes.
He was in a Shakespeare movie, and he still plays that same character.
Yeah. But he's confession time, because this is actually going to sound terrible for people who are, you know, into good movies. I actually have never seen John Wick.
Yeah, and I'm in the same boat, but then there's a lot.
But I've seen bits of John Wick. I've just never seen like John Wick in its entirety. But I'm told it's very, very, very good.
I've heard it's very, very violent.
Yes, also that. But I'm told that Keanu does an excellent job in that movie. And also, from what I understand, I mean, this has nothing to do with acting, admittedly, but I hear that Keanu is just like one of the nicest people in the whole world.
Yes, and that's fair.
And life has been incredibly shitty to him, so I feel like I have to defend Keanu Reeves whenever I hear people talk shit. It's like, Keanu Reeves is the national treasure.
Oh, absolutely. I love me my Keanu Reeves. I just, you know, don't know if I don't think I've ever seen Keanu Reeves play anything other than the Neo character. Again,
there's another movie, like a fairly famous Biggie movie that he did that I can't remember the Constantine, I want to say it was.
Yep, I saw Constantine.
I never saw that. So
that was a really good movie as far as I was concerned. It is one of those weird movies where, depending on your thoughts on religion, it's got some interesting takes on things. So a lot of people gave it grief for that. I thought it was an interesting take on a lot of that story stuff, but he was Neo in that. He was the same. He was absolutely just Neo in that. I gave him a trench coat and everything.
Well, that movie took place in the late 90s where everyone had a trench coat. Also, yeah, they're going to keep putting stuff on the screen, so this is just going to be my life now. Also, how big was this fucking snake? Just go away.
Tired of these Monday through Friday snakes.
No. I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Monkey fighting?
Yes.
I thought snakes fought monkeys, not monkeys.
I mean, well, you're gonna have to take that up with Samuel L. Jackson. So there's a lot of bullets right there.
Yeah, and there's about to be more.
Just gonna go to this side.
Man, this screen is so yellow you'd think you're playing Persona 4.
That's a good game.
It's a good game. There's no Keanu Reeves in that one.
No, I don't think there is. I don't think he would turn down a role for it. They asked him.
Yeah, let's just revoice Chie. Again.
Why? Why you gotta hit me where it hurts?
That is 2 copies of the first boss.
Yeah.
He's not going to last long, but...
I'm not even gonna pay him any mind. I'm just gonna cook this guy. And then he'll get killed incidentally. Through incidental fire.
Yeah. You have to wave 280.
Yeah. Like I said, when I was testing this out, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just kind of running it to run it. And I got a casual 1.3 million. And I've already well surpassed that.
Yes.
So,
You're actually getting very close to the 1.5.
do you remember what leaderboard numbers were?
You mean real leaderboard or?
Yes.
I don't offhand. I can go look it up. I know Tiny, who is again one of the best players that we can verify. I believe their score was sitting at like 3.2.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good score.
Somewhere in that vicinity. Last I checked, anyway. Yeah, but this was by the time this video comes out, that was at least a week ago.
Yeah. All right, I've hit 1.5 mil.
Yep.
Levels stop at 50. I know that. And I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Let's reroll here. There we go. Snipe. My tendrils are longer. It's just so much stuff. I'm almost at 300. So it used to be every 100 levels it would be Seraph and then Seraph plus stuff. Now it's going to be every 50 levels. Well,
Yeah.
It already was every 50 levels because at 250 that happened.
At this point, they need to just start throwing Seraphs at you whenever they feel like it.
I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna chop this video up because this is a very long run.
Yeah.
It turns out when it's very hard for you to die, and you can just go forever. It takes some time.
It does.
You're like, on a normal build, that Juggernaut coming in right there probably would have ended my life because it flies in from the side at 1,000 miles an hour and just wrecks you before you have time to react.
Yeah, and then
In this build, it came off the side of the screen and then it just stopped and politely waited for me to move out of the way.
Yep. Then it fires bullets, but they just sort of exist nearby. So it's the same with this. Like this many mines would murder me.
Well, it is going to be a problem.
Oh, there goes your shield.
Yeah, so that actually...
Emergency shield saves your life.
Oh!
Last stand.
I'm last standing. Yeah, see, it's when stuff like that happens. Oh, and there I go.
At 300. Hey,
Bullet sponge!
achievement unlocked bullet sponge.
Yeah, that felt like a bullet sponge. So yeah, there's just so many things on the screen that you can't possibly dodge them all. But yeah, look how fast these guys are now that they're not being influenced by my bullshit. That's how fast they're supposed to be right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just look at the mines. Like, just look at the screen and look around and try to figure out where is safe to be on this screen. And the answer is nope.
That is, unless you make them go at like -8 miles an hour.
Right.
And you just calmly park on their face.
Hence why this build is going to be nerfed very soon. Again, it may already be nerfed by the time this comes out.
We'll see. Alright, so I'll put my score in. That's my top not April Fool's score. So,
God, could you imagine doing this build on the zoom out? Yeah, tiny slowdown.
I don't got enough time in the day.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, so I will probably edit out fair portions of this just to keep the video rolling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you see it hop around, I'll probably add little inserts so you know what's going on, but it's a long run.
Yeah. You're literally just shy of an hour.
So if it's not nerfed by the time this video comes out, enjoy it while you can, because it's going to change.
Yep.
And that was why.
Yeah.
So, alright, until next time, we'll think up some new builds for next week.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.